Hi, how are you? This is gonna be my first videos, but I just finished my CFAT test. I'm pretty sure I got full mark on spatial and mathematics. Now I just wanna talk a little bit about spatial part, because I got people asking me like what we can improve on the spatial part, right? So it's gonna be very easy here. So let me bring up the markup. So we will have around 10, 11 questions. We can learn from here. The first one is very classic. The first thing you wanna see is you will have this. I don't fucking even know how to call this in English, but you got like a four-sided triangle kind of thing, and obviously this part will be bottom, right? And then we have one, two, three, four side of triangles. We got one line, two lines, black, white. The first thing you want to analyze is what is opposite side. And we got this one, and this one will be opposite. Okay? And this one, and this one will be opposite. Because you have four, right? So if you see the total is a triangle thing, and you have one, two, three, four. And the opposite will be always like one gap in between. So this part is easy enough, and we got the white one and two lines are opposite, and black one and one lines are opposite. So they can never be beside each other. Okay, so now we can see the option A, which black and one line. We can see here they're opposite, so it's no go. It's side by side, which means in reality, in the correct answer, they should be opposite, which is no go for A, and same thing for B. So you can see we marked it here the white triangle and the two lines are the opposite. But now it might be right, you know. It's a white and then the black one, so it's might be right. So we're not sure, okay. And the two lines and so the two line and the white one, okay. So you can see here it's all opposite, so no go. Black and one line, black and one line, the opposite, so they cannot beside each other. This is no go, so the only correct answer will be C. Which we didn't waste any time to analyze which side will could be this white and one line here. It's possible, but we all know for sure like the other three answers are absolutely will be wrong, so we don't need to worry about other stuff. That's gonna be faster to try to imagine making the shape in your head. And let's go to the number two. So here is another very typical question here. We got a pencil-like kind of thing, and we got four squares, one squares for what they call rectangular, and four triangles, right? The same. We are not making up trying to do foldings in our head. That's the ideal way, but if you do not really have a great spatial recognition, you may have a hard time to do that. But see, we have like four triangles, right? And we can tell like which of the object have four triangles here. So the first one is no go because it doesn't contain any triangles. It's just a butter bar, right? There's no triangles involved. And this one, we do have triangles. We do. You can see one here and probably one on the opposite side. And on the side is like square ones, but there are only like two triangles here. So we have two triangles. And this one we have four. One, two, three, four. Even if you cannot see, but you have four. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can tell. And this one we do have four here and four here, so we have eight. We have eight triangles. And how many we have here? We have four. So the correct answer is C. Easy enough. You don't need to worry about folding stuff in your mind. Don't worry about it. Just eliminate the wrong answers as fast as possible. Okay. And also, here we go, the number three. Also, we want to make sure we know where the bottom is. Okay, and that these two will be opposite, and these two will be opposite. Okay, so now we will see one round shape and one this black and white triangle shape beside each other for sure. Okay, because this is the bottom, right? And the only one showing that is actually this one. This can be pretty easy. This one is no because black and white they have to be opposite. They cannot beside each other. It's not possible. And this one is no because we don't even have like a blank triangle in the picture. It's not. It's nothing here. Like it's not even. We don't even have that. And this one is no because this two shape, top and bottom, in the question, is actually gonna be opposite, right? So it's beside each other, so it won't be possible. Okay, so this is number three. Number four. Number four is similar. It's gonna be similar. So what happens is you can try to pause the video and try to do that by yourself. So we have this one and this one are the opposite. This one and the blank are the opposite. Okay? And then you want to keep in mind one more thing. I mean, this is horizontal and this is vertical line. Okay? So these two lines are not parallel. The way you can tell if it's horizontal or vertical is actually determine the bottom. So there is a line like vertical go into the bottom, okay? And this one is horizontal to the bottom. This is the bottom, the middle square one. So now we know this is vertical line opposite with the dot, which nope, okay? And vertical line kind of be beside the white, maybe. We don't waste more time to figure out which are the left or right, but could be. And the vertical line, I mean the horizontal line, are the opposite with the blank triangle. So this is no, and this is no. Same reason with this one. Okay, so the only correct answer will be C. Easy enough. And this one will be a little bit interesting. Okay, so this one is gonna be a little bit hard. The first thing we wanna eliminate is this one. Why? Because you see, one, two, you got two blank triangles, which we don't really have. We only have like one triangle here. So blank triangle. So this one is no. This one is no because we got a black dot with a blank hole in it, like donut. But we don't even have any donut here, so it's not happening. Same thing here. We have a like what it's even called, like a white donut. We don't even have this shape. Like it's not even showing here. We don't have it. So without even thinking much, so we know this one is correct. And now for this one, what happens here is we have four triangles and one square. Okay, we have four triangles but only one square. This one is no because we already can see like multiple squares here. We can see like two, but in reality it's actually four around it. But you don't need to worry about that part. You can see two, and we only have one, so no go. And this one we have one square, two squares, no go. Okay. In reality, it's actually do have like three squares, but no go. This one we don't know if it's like a triangle in the bottom or a square in the bottom, but the triangle looks pretty weird. This one, obviously, the triangle is very narrow, which we don't have it here. And yeah, that's number 6. So we're gonna have the question number 7. So in this question, we can see, we don't worry about what kind of shape it can fold, okay? Because we have 4 same shape here, like a butter bar, right? And we have the lines. So we have this square and this square gonna be like the two end, and we have this 4 rectangular shape for wrap it up. And now when we see this black bar, it's gonna be the indication where it goes. Okay, so all the black bars are to the end. Okay, don't worry about which end, but all black bars will to the end. So which will eliminate this one, will eliminate this one, and this one have a blank side, which we don't even have it here. So it's not here. Can it be this one? We don't know, but for wrong answers, we'll bring us the correct answer. But if you want, I can tell you that this one, if you fold it up, will line up with these two bars, and this one will be the opposite side. So, but you don't really need to know that because you already got the correct answer. Okay, this one is a little bit interesting. It's not really hard, but okay. So right off the bat, I know these two are the not correct answer. Okay, why? Because we have all the shape made from the squares, and we have this one with two triangles in the same square, which is not showing here. We don't even have a square that is showing like that. Okay, we don't have this shape in this picture. We don't have it. Okay, so this one is no, and this one, you notice this part, all the squares are in the corner, okay, or facing the corner, and this one is not, so this one is a no. And also remember the opposite, this one and this one, because you got a gap. Okay, direct gap. Okay, anytime you see like you got a gap in between, like direct, don't worry, this one and this one are the two opposite side, and this one and this one will be two opposite side. So the two triangle ones will be like in the opposite side, which means you're only gonna see one of them, like at a time. You're gonna never see like two of them together, because it's gonna be in the opposite side. You can see one side, you cannot see another side. This one. Okay, so this one is no, because these two triangles supposed to be in the opposite. Okay, we talked a lot about opposite, and yeah, there will be some other stuff coming up. R to R is down, right? Is rotated, which is very common, and a lot of people got it wrong because it's not actually only rotate. So if you only rotate, you're gonna see like that, right? But it's no. You have to flip and rotate. So basically mirroring. And same thing, you have to flip it up, flip it down, and do that. Then this is gonna be the R. Same thing we do for the E, like that, and flip. Okay, so it's gonna be this one. And another other popular letters will be P and F. Okay. Now for this one, it looks a little bit complicated, but right off the bat, I can tell you this one is wrong, without even doing anything, because we don't have two blank side. Okay, we only have one with nothing on it. We only have one, so this one will be no go. And now everybody was thinking about, we can do the opposite, but yeah, you can, and actually that's exactly what I can do now. We have this one and this one opposite, this one and this one opposite, this one and this one opposite. Okay, and the two square donut, what is it even called, will be opposite, so we cannot see them together. Okay, next. Okay, this one will be different. So we have this shape. Okay, let me bring up the mark. We have this shape, which will be side of the house. And this one will be another side of the house. So that these two will be the roof. Okay. So the two roof will be one dot and one blank, which is not possible instead of this one because they got a square here, which if we don't even have a square on the roof. Like no matter which way you go, like we can have blank or dot. Okay. And on the side of the house, you will see a square here. No matter which way you go, you're always gonna see a square. So you got a square here, you got a square here, you got a square here, which looking pretty good. And on the side, you will see this guy or the dot. The blank, no, because we don't even have blank here. We may see this one. So these two are eliminated. Okay. And now when we see closer to this picture, that's why you have extra time. The dot, and this dot, the two dots are on the different side. So if this is the side of the house, okay, this will be on the left and this will be on the right. See, that's on different side, which means this one is not correct because they are on the same side and this one is on different side. So this one will be correct answer. And now the last one. This one is also gonna use the technique we talked before, which is the bottom. Bottom is really important. Determine the bottom is very important. Okay, and we're gonna use the bottom and opposite side technique. So we will see if this is the bottom, we will have a blank side. We have two vertical lines attaching to the bottom and two vertical lines attaching to the top and one vertical line attaching to the top. Okay, so we will never have one vertical line attaching to the bottom. This is not even possible here. Okay, and also the two lines attaching to the bottom will be parallel to the top line. Okay, so if we have two lines attaching to the bottom, the top one will be parallel to it. So this one may be potential one. And now we will see determine which of these two will be the correct one. So now you can see these two lines attached to the bottom is actually away from this two line and closer to this one line, right? So without even folding it in our mind, we know this one is wrong because these two lines attaching to the bottom is actually away from the one vertical line on the side, which is not the case. Actually, they're supposed to be close to each other, okay? And it's away from the two vertical lines, which is the case here. So this will be the correct one. Okay, that's all I have for you for spatial part, and hopefully you got a good mark and using a little bit technique. All of these techniques are actually very helpful when you do a lot of practice. So make sure you do a lot of practice and get very familiar with these techniques, because all these techniques are very useful when you run it very fast to determine which wrong answer you will eliminate. So that's the point for this technique or the tricks. And sometimes you still need to do some foldings in your head, but with a lot of wrong answers eliminated, you actually will be have a easier life. So good luck.